do it after that.
Hey guys, once again coming to you from lovely Ida Grove, Iowa. We are in the lobby of the Super 8 Hotel Motel. We are talking about what happened tonight, night 2 of the Stagecoach Inn investigation. We had a Ghost Hunter University event again there tonight. And hey Regina, we of course had some insane, crazy activity once again, as always. The things that happened tonight are just unbelievable, unexplainable. I'm glad that we actually had Jim here tonight with us to really document everything that happened, because people really need to understand the reality of the situation. It's just absolutely crazy. So I think we're all still a little bit shaken up by what happened. I'm pretty sure that all of us are. I don't think I'm just speaking for myself. We have quite a few people here. Hey, thanks Clancy. Nice to see you all here again alive. Well, I don't know about well, but we're alive at this point. Decompressing, having a couple of drinks. Hey David. We're just actually sitting here in the lobby, talking about everything that's going on. Yeah, Nicole, we are exhausted. It's crazy.
We are exhausted.
I just want to quickly go.
Don't look at me.
Right, we're beat. Hey, Ann. So.
Hi, Ann.
We wanted to get. Hey, there's Daniel.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Daniel. What's up, buddy? Wanted to go around the room, let everybody know who's here. We're just, like I said, sitting around and hey, bud, having a few drinks and just trying to chill out. So once again, gonna go ahead. Hey, Deborah. Gonna go ahead. You see D, of course. As you know, it's kind of our unofficial Box Talk Live. Everybody kind of introduce themselves as we go here.
Dan Lutz, hello everybody.
I'm me, Alec Cornelson, Watergy Paranormal.
I'm Kina. I'm Debbie.
I'm Jim.
Jim, wait. And who are you, Jim?
I'm Jim.
Why are you so important to us?
I don't know why.
Come
Why
on, Jim.
am I so important to you?
Come on, Jim.
I'm Jim from Hauntology Productions, and I'm really, really glad that Chris invited us out here to do this project with him, because it's been a true eye-opener, that's for sure. That's kind of an understatement, too. We were almost like ran out of the house, it seems like. With, you know, the whole activity that was just off the charts. So there was. It says restart. Okay, there you are. So, hey Jenny. Hey Steve. Thanks for joining us. And so it was incredible. We've actually seen a lot of interesting things. That I've done hundreds of these, and I've never seen so much, you know, scratching and attacks and things are just crazy out of it. So I'm really looking forward to looking at the footage and seeing, you know, just how we could put all this together and convey, you know, the emotions and the energy that was in the room tonight and last night. So looking forward to that, and I'm really glad we got to participate, and I hope we get to come back on more projects. So I'm going to pass it to you.
Hi, Nick Pashusta. Crazy night out here. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing stuff happened.
Hi, Super Schuster, Short Plus Paranormal. It was really off the hook. Crazy.
What did you guys experience?
I was in, when we were doing one of the box talk sessions, I was standing at the bottom of the stairway taking pictures with my camera, and as I turned around at the bottom of the stairs, there's a large black mass standing right at the bottom of the stairs, as tall as I was, and it was there out of nowhere. And I turned back and it was gone. Absolutely took my heart away. It was amazing. I just could not believe it. At the same time, it called true with the story that these guys had Dark Shadow come out of the same area to them last night. So it all kinds of ties in from last night to tonight, which really makes it amazing.
And you could literally feel the pressure in the room change, like on a dime. It was nothing I've ever felt before.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
And guys, I just wanted to kind of jump back here. Yeah, Short Bus Paranormal. All right. Yeah, so the box tonight, we had some interesting things that happened. We ended up using, we went in this time with Andre's box just to change it up to see if we could break the energy. that was in the room, and I'll tell you what, we broke the friggin' energy. It started shooting through answers immediately when we got in there, and craziest thing that's happened, this entity, this energy that's in that location has an ability that I've never seen before, to alter and change the energy with those boxes. And I gotta tell you, all of a sudden it's going along, we're having full conversations with these spirits and these entities, and then all of a sudden it just goes to this low hum. It's almost like some sort of frequency change. And you know, the batteries were good, everything was okay, everything was great. Hey Patty, everything was absolutely awesome. And then all of a sudden it goes to this low hum. So we switch over to the other device and we start getting information out of that, and then it kills that and starts playing songs like it's stuck or something. It's just crazy. We ended up switching back eventually. Oh, it's okay. We ended up going back, and we did another session, and it did the same thing. It went right back to that same thing again with that low hum. And that's when things got really crazy, is when the frequency was there. We were doing a night vision session. Hey Tony, oh, I'm tired guys, yeah I really am. Night vision session, and then all of a sudden we had somebody in the room ask, I don't know who it was, that said, are you trying to make me sick? Do anybody know who that was? Was it you? Yeah. Okay. And you felt like something's trying to make you sick.
Every time you mention whatever her name is,
Panella.
I can't say it right. Panella. Every time she gets mentioned, I just felt like it's not.
Absolutely. And so you felt like you were going to get attacked, and then D ended up getting attacked.
Yeah, I think I was feeling what D was. Actually, I had a vision. I thought I was going to pass out on the floor. So what I was picking up on was D.
Right.
So.
Just one note you got to add here. If you're not familiar with Debbie, Debbie's a pretty serious empath, and so it's pretty common for her to feel a lot of stuff. And you know, some of the events and things that happen there, she will kind of feel some of that energy of that tragedy, whatever it is. And so I'm not surprised. This place has a lot of dynamic to it that's just hard to describe. There are so many sort of levels of energy going in different directions, and so it was just almost confusing in a way, the feelings you get in there. And so I'm not surprised you got sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it really changed when the box changed. And by the way, I wanted to comment, I didn't have a chance before. This is actually the first investigation that I have, I've worked in infrared now for a couple of years, seen some amazing stuff. I've worked with the SB7s and the SB11s and Andy's box and all this stuff. But this was the first time that I actually worked with Chris with the original Frank's box. And it takes an investigation, not only to a whole new level, it's just a whole new tier, basically. We're talking skip some levels and go up to a whole new tier, and it really, really pushed the boundaries, I think. And so I'm really impressed with it, and I hope we get to incorporate that into some of the stuff that we're working together with in the future, because it would be really, really interesting to see how this dynamic will play out over time. And so I think what really did it too was when someone heard, I think not even you guys saw something on the stairs, and upstairs we could hear some stuff moving around, kind of like. And then I think Chris asked the box and made a general statement like, who's ever upstairs, come down here and join us and talk to us. And that's when things started to just really spiral right out of control.
Right.
And literally it went downhill within a matter of seconds. And I could see in infrared, it was in total darkness, but I could see on the cameras that at that point, after we asked this entity or whatever it is to come downstairs, that's when Miss D just started to, you could see her fading fast. She was slipping. Right. And I even asked her, "Is she all right?" And I think I even said to Chris, hey, you gotta get her, and call for the lights, turn the lights on. So it was a good time to cut.
Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting. I was thinking about, because we had that box was going, the Andres box went into that low hum that we had.
Yeah.
And it was going for a little while, and then we called that entity downstairs,
and it changed.
The sound changed. It went to a different frequency.
Yeah.
And then I think I said at that point, or just before that, something's going to happen.
Yeah, you did.
And
You might even said it 2 or 3 times. We'll have to go back and look at the footage, but you did call it out. You made
You
it
said
clear.
you got it. Okay, listen to this. You had a vision where you felt
we were just talking about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And And then
We were
instead of
leading up
me,
to
it was
You.
It was actually
She
you.
got the
and I was
empathic
feeling
aspect.
everything that you were feeling.
Mhm.
And right before it happened to you, I saw this brown and blue.
I remember you saying that.
That's right.
But
That's
it was
a-
very
Sitting on
strange.
the
I
chair behind
heard
her.
you say
What
it,
was
but
Uh-huh.
I was like listening.
It was right
I-
next to you.
It was right next to
It
you.
was right next to
And
you.
then all of a sudden it disappeared, and you started
I
to.
feel like I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, Chris, after that happened, after you basically had to catch me. You had to catch me basically that I was just
Jim has told me to.
yeah, and I felt, I think, no, that's when you grabbed onto me. You said, "What did you take on?" I said, "What did you?" And that's when he saw, and right before I could say, he's like the shadow. It was a shadow. He saw the same thing I saw.
Black gelatinous mass.
Yeah, it was. It just wore me out. It just drained me completely. I couldn't stand. I couldn't.
Went into a migraine immediately.
I went into a migraine. I couldn't stand. I mean, everybody saw. I couldn't even open my eyes. I couldn't. I was extremely weak, and I think I started to
You
feel.
were slipping at that point. You
Yeah.
could see just sort of.
Oh, I think I turned to you. Didn't I turn to you and say, Chris, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
That's when I said.
I said it several times. Like I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out.
Right.
And then, good thing, because good thing you did catch me, because had you not, I would have fallen on the floor.
Straight down.
Yeah.
And then we had an entity we mentioned a little bit earlier here a second ago. This say it the right way because I can't say it the right way. Paneju.
Oh no, Paneja.
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 Because we asked a really quick question. We said, Dee asked, "Who are you? Can we get your name?" And I said, "Please, we want to know who you are. We want to address you by name." And immediately, the name came out. It was a female voice. And what was the name again?
Paneja.
Panea, and we did some quick research on it, looked at it, and lo and behold, guess what, guys?
It's a Sioux
It's a
name.
Sioux Indian name, and we were on Sioux Indian sacred ground.
Female too. It was gender specific, and the voice was
voice-
clearly a
No,
female.
no
voice.
doubt.
Very female.
No doubt.
It
Yeah.
was really
And I'm
clear.
just glad it was so many of us there that witnessed it, that saw it, saw the sequence of events. I mean, everything, the way it just played out, the way it happened. And that low vibration that came through the box when you pulled it out, it not only was that noise coming out of the box, it filled the room.
It did. It was. You could feel it building.
It built in the room, and everybody could feel it. And so I turned around, and that's when I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just me. And I said, "Can you guys feel that?" And everybody at the same time, everyone was just like, "We feel it, we feel it." And that's when I tried. I said, "Okay," I started to like tune into something, and I tried, and I saw that black gelatinous mass. I saw that, and it was just sort of coming down, like from up top. It was sort of like boom, 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 coming down. And right when I thought, okay, I thought to myself, I just mentally said, "Go ahead, communicate with me, communicate." And I don't think it tried to hurt me. I think it tried to communicate, but it's like, you know, we're human. This is something totally different. And when I tried, that's when it drained me. It drained me when I tried to connect with it. Completely, it was just I don't feel it was trying to hurt me. I feel it tried to do what I asked, which was communicate with me, and it just I couldn't. Yeah, so
Was it straightening? Yeah. And Alan, tonight, general idea of everything. I mean, just whatever you feel like talking about.
Well, I'm not going to talk about a lot.
okay.
You know, I will say this though: the Stagecoach Inn is not Disney by no stretch. And there were some things that went on there tonight that I'm not real comfortable with talking about. Not right now, anyway.
Okay.
And I do think from this time forward, pretty much going to just stop doing that. It's not to say that we won't in the future, but tonight was pretty devastating for me. There were some things that went on, and I might at some point relate.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're here for you.
Yeah, Alan.
It's okay. We're here for you, Alan.
I might at some point relate what went on, and it personally affected me. And without revealing too much, it had a lot to do with the reason why I got into paranormal. And that's, I think, where I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Good spot.
I just,
Save it for April.
Yeah. We'll leave it
Yeah,
there.
we'll
Yeah,
leave it there,
leave it
and that's
there.
fine.
Revisit
We're here
the-
for you.
And so I'm really happy that everybody showed up out here. A lot of things were validated. Stagecoach Inn, again, it's not Disneyland. Like I
No,
said,
this
we
is
all
serious
went through,
stuff. Everybody, you
lot
joined the
going
Scratch
on.
Club.
Oh, yes, I did.
She joined the
I got a
Scratch Club.
scratch, yeah.
It was definitely worth the $475 round trip there myself. Okay. So
You heard it.
It was worth it.
from a financial standpoint, in the paranormal world, we got our paranormal money's worth on this one. So
Yeah,
let's
And
just
then
leave
some.
it at that from
definitely.
So,
that.
And from a director standpoint, you thought it was, like you said, yesterday, you were saying yesterday.
Give us your example on that, like you did last night, as a paranormal investigator compared to a videographer.
Yeah,
How would you
because some people
describe the Stagecoach
didn't tune in yesterday. Maybe you can just sort of go over that
Oh,
again.
back. Okay.
Yeah.
So, from a paranormal investigation standpoint, I don't remember exactly what I said, but you know,
Just do it again.
definitely has a lot. There's a lot there, and you know, it's never good to watch your fellow investigators get scratched, to be upset and kind of stressed out. It freaks people out. I mean, fortunately, I have never been scratched, so I don't really know how to totally relate. But I can just imagine that it really messes with your psyche, and that's not good. So, from a paranormal standpoint, you need to play safe, and that's definitely a place that's not for novices. You need to have people who are really experienced there in stuff like this, and to be there to help you if it's going to be one of your first times in there. And we've talked about it a lot. It's like you really got to put this one kind of on a higher level of you know, you need experienced hardcore people to handle something like this. Now, from a videography standpoint, it's great television. It makes great documentaries. It's great YouTube videos, you know, because all these things are happening, and they're happening at other people's expenses. But that, like I said, that's not too cool. But unfortunately, in the world we live in, that's
You're
ratings.
facing-
Yeah, that's views. Yeah, with the camera right in there on the scratch and get the texture of it and the full colors of it and everything. But you know, that's what people want to see. Really, to be really honest with you, they want to see this kind of stuff. And it was interesting, the people that were still standing after the investigation last night.
Yeah.
It definitely separates the people who watch it on TV and think, hey, I can do that. That's you know, oh, there's nothing going on here. It's too serious. And then when they really get into the thick of it, you really get in it when the rubber meets the road. It's like, whoa, this is real, and it's happening. And it's happening now, and it can happen to me. And
Right.
so it's interesting how views and tones change.
well, I was going to just follow up on that too, and I just want to let you guys know we lost a lot of people from last night. So the VIP ticket was a 2-day ticket, and gave them access to the VIP ghost hunt and everything else, and then they can come tonight and do the same thing over again. And we had a lot of people bail out, and when I say that, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
We had a full house last night.
We
Yeah,
did.
it was packed,
Yeah.
but the place was so intense.
Last night was, I mean, it was one person after another getting attacked, getting scratched, and we all witnessed it. We were there. Happened to one person, then somebody else would, you know, from the back of the room, my arm, and then somebody else, and it was just one thing. I
It's
mean,
like a paranormal predator.
Right.
it really was. It really was.
That's a good way to put it. Paranormal predator. It really was
Yesterday
like that.
was just boom, 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 and it was going. It was almost like yesterday it wanted to say, you know, I'm here, and I don't want you guys here, and it got what it wanted, because a lot of people, it wanted everybody gone, and a lot of people didn't come back.
I've never been to an investigation where I saw taillights, so many taillights halfway
Leaving.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
It's just the best way
Yeah,
to put it.
that's
It's
what
like,
happened.
All of a sudden we saw taillights. It's like, guys,
Yeah.
where are you going?
Yeah.
It's barely 10 o'clock. Where are you going?
happening?
Yeah,
going on?
You come to me and you say, did somebody just leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, yeah.
Did somebody just leave?
Guys, we're all outside and you know.
People were leaving.
People
They
were
were
It's like,
going to
where are we
announce that they
going?
were leaving. They just go.
No, people just left.
We're just
It was
getting
so
started.
devastating. But you got to look at it too. I mean, guys, seriously, you know, it's one thing to watch the TV shows. It's another thing to go to an investigation and, you know, a door opens or closes or something. There's a knock on the door and people go, oh, that was cool. people were getting brutally scratched and
I
burned
mean, I
and
woke up. I don't
attacked.
know if you can show them.
And,
I woke up with
these
bruises all over my body, and I didn't do. I don't know if you can see them. And then on this arm, bruises,
These just bruises. All
bruises,
over.
back here, all over my arm, bruises everywhere.
Look, Dan's got them too.
Dan's got them too. Woke up with bruises on my legs.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
You know,
So
last night too, I made it real clear to Chris that if we do this again, Chris needs to provide us with EMT services. We need a
First aid
nurse
kits.
on
First
standby.
aid kits.
We need first aid kits, emergency
Anti-burn.
medical personnel that are trained in handling burns, scratches, and demonic possession.
We're talking lifeline.
Yeah, helicopter on standby, and I need a priest, a rabbi, and a shaman.
Sounds like a great
Okay.
joke.
it does.
Priest, a rabbi.
Shall I?
That's the rum song.
Okay, that's the rum talk. I need a priest, a shabbai, and a ramen.
And a ramen.
Walk into the Stagecoach Inn.
We need a champagne and a ramen.
Why does it always end this way?
Ramen.
It always.
I snorted again.
Even when we're having a crazy, brutal investigation.
She's watching.
It's still,
It's only,
Hey, Chelsea.
what is it,
We need a shabbai and a ramen.
Ramen. The shabbai. That's a Native American shaman and a rabbi mixed together. You get a shabbai and a ramen. In my helicopter. The life flight.
We're gonna need a guys. That's gonna be on your must-have list
You get
for
so much.
paranormal
So
investigations.
much with that VIP ticket purchase.
You get a shabbai and a ramen.
investigation.
a shabbai and a ramen. It's
Very important. Very important that you get that shabbai and ramen. Please.
That's why you pay the extra money.
For the ramen. We'll provide you with the ramen.
Yeah, even when things get completely insane, Dee will break into a snort and everything. For her,
Snaffling. They call it
Snaffling.
snaffling.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh, okay. We're saying goodbye to
Yeah.
Alan, guys.
I gotta take off, heading back to
beverage.
Des Moines. I got about a 2-hour drive ahead of me, and I want to get there before the sun comes.
Gotcha, buddy. I understand.
So
Take
it
care,
was,
Alan.
it was great.
How long was
Thank
that?
you,
Likewise.
everybody, for coming and
Likewise.
validating to me what I've known has been real for many, many years.
Yeah.
Send me photos.
I'll send you photos.
The interviews we did
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Chris's mom and,
Yeah.
and Dee and
Will
everybody.
do.
Yeah, we need
Oh
to
yeah,
work
guys,
on
we did
that.
interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some confessionals.
Yeah, we did.
Testimonials.
Yeah.
And we need to get photos
It was,
and all
it was a
that.
good time, and
So there's
Yeah.
more to come, that's for sure.
There's a lot more to
There's
come,
gonna be
guys.
more to
Stay
be
tuned.
posted on,
It's gonna be great.
on the channels and
Right.
be able to watch in a few weeks.
That's
hopefully
right.
at some point you'll come up with something that maybe.
Maybe.
What's your
Maybe.
name?
What, my name?
Shabbat.
Shabbai and ramen.
Shabbai.
Thank you, buddy.
TV show. Can I get a bowl? Kosher ramen.
Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea's on there.
Hey, Chelsea. Thanks for tuning in.
My cousin. Hi, Chelsea. My cousin.
Chelsea. There we stand. Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
No, I'm fine.
So,
Got 'em all to- So, anyway, guys, everybody's saying their goodbye to Alan right now. We have had an insane 2 days. Alan's been out here 3. I've never been on an investigation quite like this one. We'll talk. We'll talk soon.
we'll talk.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Alan, we love you.
Love you, buddy.
Yep. Later.
Love you,
guys.
buddy.
See ya.
Bye,
Have a
Alan.
good one.
See you later.
Drive carefully.
Everybody.
Yes. All right. Drive safe.
Drive safe, Alan.
So anyway, guys, yeah, it's been a hell of a
I'm
2
still
days.
thinking of the ramen. I'm sorry. It's the
It's too
Shabbai.
late to laugh.
Shabbai and ramen.
It is funny.
That'll get you.
That is.
It'll get you.
get ya.
It'll get you real good.
Yeah. So I agree, Susie. Definitely stop and get a Red Bull, Alan. Need it.
But he's not here. Now you say it's he's not here anymore.
Well, maybe he's watching. Yeah, we'll text him and let him know. Yeah, guys. So it's been intense. It's been insane. I've never been on an investigation like this in my entire life. 2 days of just absolute.
It was
insanity.
crazy. We got attacked insanely. I've never been attacked so much. Over, I'm just glad there was people. What was I telling you a little while ago?
Which part?
You tell me everything, woman.
I don't
A
know.
little more specific.
I know.
Oh, the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing
Yeah,
that
sorry,
I told you.
just-
I'm sorry. I just talk your ear off all the
it's
time.
alright, it's alright.
Sorry. What was I telling you about how like all the stuff that happened, everything that happened, and it's like
Yeah.
Jesus. It's a good thing everyone was there because. I mean, can you imagine if I came up to you? Look, this happened, and this happened, and this, and this. All these things.
But that's why I talked about this tonight. This is why I started Ghostbox Chronicles, is because people, I would tell them about things would happen, and they'd look at me like, "You are insane." And when I'd listen to my own stories, I'd be like, "That sounds crazy." So I
'Cause it
decided
does.
you've got to start documenting it. You've got to video it. You got to make sure that people are able to actually see and hear what you do. And that's why we started this. But this is going to be a documentary. It's going to be separate from Ghostbox Chronicles, and we're really excited about it. And well, as soon as this comes out, we'll obviously let you guys know how you can check it out. Everything, Lupita, everything was recorded. All of it was
Everything was
documented.
recorded.
No, actually, I take that back. You know what? No, not everything was recorded.
But
there were a lot of things that didn't get recorded because.
But we did the confessional.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, and I get your opinions on this, guys, just real quick. This was a big thing. There were so many things that happened here. This thing was so intelligent and so strong that what it would do is divide and conquer. That's
Oh,
my
God,
feeling.
yes.
So
Yes.
basically, I'm just giving you an example. D gets scratched. Everybody starts attending to D. People start to clear D. On the other side, Dan has something appear on his arm that looks like twine that's wrapped around his arm. He gets these imprints. So people race to Dan. While people are trying to attend to both of them, something else happens in the other room, and we have to run to the other room. In the meantime, Alan is down by the stream. Yeah, I mean, it's just one thing after the next, and we couldn't keep up with it.
No.
And there was no way to
For
document
example,
everything that happened.
Like today, and I'm not gonna, because I know Alan said he didn't feel comfortable, so I'm not
No,
gonna get
no.
into that. But when I was helping him, you came out. Everything was happening at the same time. You came out. D, I need you inside. Come here. Something's happening.
Yeah,
something.
how many
and
times
I'm
did
like,
this happen?
That happened. I was like, I can't. I'm with Alan. No, D, I need you inside. So, it was doing things. It was manifesting. At the same time in different areas to where, it was trying to take us away from what we were concentrating on.
It would pull him away.
And then when I
Going to
needed
help
you,
Alan, it was pulling him away in a different direction.
yeah,
Right.
it was. It really
Yeah.
was. And then there was moments when I was like, "Get me Chris. I need Chris to get over here right now." But Chris was. I mean, you all were there, and Chris was like, "I can't go." I'm like, "I need Chris," and then like, yeah, it was crazy.
And the weirdest thing too, just on a side note, guys, is that all of a sudden, when this was one of the coolest things that happened for me as a quote unquote light worker, is that during this investigation, this trip, we've had this conversation. Myself, D, we started doing things that
Oh
we
my
don't
God.
normally do, and it was the most bizarre thing in the world.
It sounds funny, but we both are in agreement that we leveled up in some way. If that
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta agree.
Yeah.
It sounds bizarre, but on this trip, we both opened up to something that
Yeah.
I don't even.
We just started doing things that we didn't even know what we were doing, and it just worked.
And it was together, doing
Yeah.
it together.
Right.
It's like we never, it was things that we can do and working together. And it's just, and then afterwards we look at each other like,
Called synergy.
yeah, okay.
Synergy is where 1 and 1 equals 3.
Okay, you know what? That's
basically
actually,
is a good
Yeah.
example.
It's
So
the
you start
movie.
working together, and then things come out of that even more
Yeah.
than just each individual.
and then after we would do these things, we would look at each other and we'd be like, what did
We
we
literally
just
would
do?
say, "What the hell did we just do? What happened? How
What
did that
just
work?"
yeah. What did we just
I mean,
do?
Dan witnessed something.
You
we
saw
we
that.
won't say the individual
We
who was
won't
involved, but
say.
you saw something that happened to
Yeah.
one of the individuals tonight. And
What
that
we
was-
did together.
Yeah. that
And
was-
you saw, I feel comfortable saying I was in a trance doing what I was doing. Chris says the same thing, and the end, the goal, it was achieved, was
Yeah,
it not?
Yes, it was. And the thing about Chris is, to me, when you were doing it, your voice, it didn't really change, but like it got deeper.
And you
I
saw
noticed.
the trance I was
Yeah.
in, the trance he was in. It was just, but it was something that we did together. and you
Yeah,
were there,
yeah,
and I'm
I
glad.
saw it, yep.
Yeah, Dan witnessed it. What was that like for you to see that?
That was just, that blew my mind. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
It was an interesting night, all in all.
It really was. It was something we had never. I mean, I've done things, but I can't even. That was it on a different level.
Yeah.
Never done anything like that before, and that's why afterwards, both of us, we looked at each other. We're like, "What did we just?"
I mean, it's the weirdest
how?
thing. It's like being part of a near-death experience or something along those lines. It really was that.
Yeah.
What just happened? How
Yeah.
did that work? How did
Yeah.
you? And it really was amazing. It was really a cool thing. So I'm really proud to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Proud to be a part of that. There we go. Said it.
You're really proud to be a proud with
Thank
your
you.
ramen,
That's exactly it. My ramen.
with your shabai
It's just the
ramen.
ramen talking.
It's the ramen talking. The ramen and the
Ramen,
shabai.
talking.
The ramen.
No. Here we go again. There it is. Please send your comments now and email.
The ramen.
It's fun tonight, guys. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for all the comments. I know we weren't able to answer everybody. You guys are getting booted from Facebook because Facebook is just that way. But just want to say thank you guys seriously for all of the support. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for sending the prayers today. I thought it was so cool to see people just posting up on their wall, sending prayers to all of us out here doing what we're doing. And yeah, we're making progress. It's not done here, but we're making progress. So
I think what would happen tonight was the power of the Mundi.
oh, the Mundi tour.
The Mundi tour.
The
It's
Mundi
all
tour.
about the Mundi tour.
The Mundi tour. The Mundi tour.
The Mundi tour. Tour. Ooh, Tour de Moon.
Tour de Moon.
Ooh. I like it.
That's good. That's good too.
Tour de Moon.
It's got some class.
I like that.
I like class.
We're kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Oh my
Jim's
god.
just shaking his head like no.
Kind of a big deal. I'm just a small deal. All I do is, I keep telling people, all I do is hit the on button and hit play and record, and you guys do the rest. That's all I do.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
You see what?
Low battery.
We've got a low battery warning.
Low battery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had too much fun tonight.
We have.
Okay. Okay.
Look,
So,
Lupita put Mundi tour. That's right, the Mundi tour.
Tour de Moon.
Tour de
Tour de
Moon.
Moon.
The Mundi tour.
Tour de Moon, yeah.
Tour
I like them
And the
both.
poster will be like,
That's exactly what it'll look like.
just like that.
Linda, yes, I am kind of a big deal. Tour de Luna?
Tour de Luna.
What's tour in Spanish?
Tour is paseo.
Paseo?
Paseo de Luna.
Paseo de Luna.
But then there's no D in there.
There needs to be no
Oh,
D.
D. Paseo
De.
de Luna. There you go.
That's for you Spanish-speaking folks.
Paseo de la Luna. Vamos al Paseo de la Luna. Ven conmigo.
on Telemundo is Tour de Luna. Okay? Here in the States and Canada,
It'll be on Telemundo.
Telemundo here. Follow us on Telemundo.
The Fabio Moon and the Taco in a Bag Temptress picture.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They haven't seen it.
We have fan art.
We have fan art where they make. Yeah, we do. Somebody made fan art of Fabio Moon and the Taco in a Bag Temptress. Oh my god.
There's also Dan the Pickle Man who's featured in that one as well.
Yeah, there is. So we're gonna. Vamos a ir en el Paseo de la Luna.
Hey, Michelle.
Rrr. Despacito.
Ah, sí.
Paseo de la Luna. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. I like
It's
it.
good. How do you say wall in Spanish? Pared.
What?
Wall in Spanish? Pared.
Yeah. Pared.
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 P-A-R-E-D. Pared.
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 Okay.
Pa. Say pa. Red.
Tour de Luna.
Oh.
¿Tú
Sí,
quieres
sí.
el paseo de la luna?
Sí, sí. Sí. Sí.
Yo quiero tour de la luna.
Oh, sí. Sí,
Tour. Say the,
She's rolling her R's.
the tour.
I'll never know how she does that. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay, guys, so we are running out of battery, but we just definitely wanted to say thank you all so much for supporting us, and thank you for tuning in tonight and watching the live video. Pothead.
Pothead. Grifo. That's how you say that in Spanish.
Grifo. Grifo.
Eres un grifo.
Grifo. All right. So, guys, I'm going to have everybody say goodnight here. I'm going to go this way.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. That was
Thanks
our
for
virgin
joining
day.
in.
Thanks for
Make
stopping
sure
by.
to like Chris and Dee on Facebook, and if you really like her snort laugh, like it even twice.
Yes. And like Box Talk
Yeah.
also.
And that like box talk, and then that's it for us. We're gonna go out and get some tacos now.
Yeah. With the taco in the back tempers.
Good night, everybody.
Love you guys. Smile and remember to make someone else smile too.